Hello YouTube, it's the Utopian Buddha. Today I'm going to read a chapter from my book, The Paradoxical Light. The chapter name is, What is the Evolution of Consciousness? Enlightenment is the culmination of the evolution of consciousness. And the evolution of consciousness is the growth of our species from instinctual animal to thinking human to loving Buddha. So does this mean there's hope for the future of humanity? Can we get it together before some critical event sparks the powder keg of tensions building in the world today? More specifically, does the human psyche have the transformative qualities within itself to alter the consciousness of world culture? I have hope that at least a minority of the world population is moving towards enlightenment. Just as there is dualistic conflict throughout human history, there is also a deeper movement towards non-dualistic unity evolving within the universe and the creative minority of society. Observe how evolution naturally constructs larger and larger entities as time flows through the processes of transcendence and interconnections. Parts link up to create wholes. The first subatoms become atoms, making up the galaxies and stars. The first atoms become molecules, and the process quickens and continues through biology as larger organisms encompass smaller ones. This is one of the central laws of evolution. As opposed to the survival of the fittest, there is a deeper law of cooperation and unity. As molecules unite into cells and cells unite into complex organisms, just take a look at the trillions of cells of your own body. The universe displays its deeper underlying truth as being one and the same thing. Later, human history follows this same unifying principle. As families merge into tribes and tribes merge into nations, empires and religions soon unite entire peoples, dominating and absorbing smaller nations into their larger whole. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I have some quotes from Eckhart Tolle here. So here's the quote of Eckhart Tolle. He writes, Earth, 114 million years ago, one morning just after sunrise, the first flower ever to appear on the planet opens up to receive the rays of the sun. The first flower did not survive for long, and flowers must have remained rare and isolated phenomena. One day, however, a critical threshold was reached, and suddenly there would have been an explosion of color and scent all over the planet. In this quote, Eckhart Tolle speaks to one of the basic principles of evolution, exponential transformation. During certain points in our evolutionary history, there have been massive shifts in the creative output of the one life. There was the Cambrian explosion 541 million years ago, a time when the diversity of life forms on Earth grew exponentially. There's the current creative explosion happening in humanity through population growth and scientific technology. Each of these creative moments brought opportunities and challenges for the life forms experiencing them. For us humans, exponential material growth is pushing us to transform in the realm of consciousness. Tolle writes, the urgency of transformation. When faced with a radical crisis, when the old way of being in the world, of interacting with each other and with the realm of nature doesn't work anymore, when survival is threatened by seemingly insurmountable problems, an individual life form or species will either die or become extinct or rise above the limitations of its condition through an evolutionary leap. A significant portion of the Earth's population will soon recognize, if they haven't done so already, that humanity is now faced with a stark choice: evolve or die. So that's what the necessity of enlightenment, guys. The human race is changing very quickly. Exponential population growth, environmental degradation, all kinds of social, psychological problems. We need an enlightenment shift to radically transform the consciousness of the world culture, to transform and alter the future historical potentials of world civilization. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.